I am filming. They can hear me.
Okay, Mr. Benoit. So today we're going to be practicing our basic cane skills. We're going to kind of be learning those today. So we've got you the cane. We measured you for it and everything. And you've got a rigid cane today. So the first thing that I want to teach you with the cane is the proper grip. Okay? So I want you to put the cane in your dominant hand. That'd be your right hand. Okay, perfect. And you're holding it pretty well. That's exactly what I want you to do. That flat part of the grip on the cane is where I want your index finger to be pointing down, just like it is. And then you just grip around it with the rest of your fingers, just like that. That's perfect. And the way that I want your arm to be positioned while you're holding the cane, you're doing really well. You want to keep that elbow kind of tucked in close to you. And if you can, you want to have your wrist at midline, kind of right where your belly button is. And if you can, and if you can't, it's okay to kind of have it to the side a little bit. So you're looking really good right there. Like your elbows tucked in nicely, your wrist looks good, you've got your grip good. And then the way that you're holding the cane out in front of you, just like that, is perfect. That's how we want it to be. And before we start walking, I do want to point out that the cane is the length that it is measured compared to your body is because it's measured to be 2 paces in front of you. So that way when your cane tip hits something, you know you have 2 steps until your body's actually going to come into contact with it, okay? All right. So with the cane, we're only going to be doing kind of indoor traveling for a while. So what I want to do is to learn kind of to trail the wall first, okay? Exactly. And the way that we're going to do that is with 2-point touch, okay? And there's some variations of that I'm going to teach you as well, okay? So with 2-point touch, all it is I'm going to come over and kind of do a little hand over hand, okay? All right, 2-point touch, all it is just a tap to the left, tap to the right, left, right. All right, and then a variation of that you've probably heard other people doing is constant contact, which is just rolling. Constant contact with the ground to the left and to the right. All right, and when you're trailing the wall, you want to pop it every time on the right. Okay, so we'll practice both of those, and we'll kind of let you pick the one that you like. And if you're struggling with both of those, when we're trailing, there's also another little technique called the touch and drag that we might get into as well, okay? All right. So I want you to just walk towards me, just doing that, whichever. Let's do the 2-point touch first. There you go. You want to keep that arc kind of low. All right, so what's that right there, you think?
Door.
Yep, that's correct. Perfect. Trailing that wall looks really good. Arm looks good. Elbows in. Okay, and so I want to stop you right here real quick. So the next thing that I want to make sure you're doing is covering both sides of your body with the cane, okay? So if you're trailing and you're hitting the right side of the wall, or you're hitting the wall, I guess I should say, on your right side, then you definitely know that you're covering that right side of your body, right?
Right.
So the way you want to know that you're covering the left side of your body is you want that cane tip to come out far enough to make sure you're covering your elbow on your left side. So let me see you swing it out as far as you think. That's pretty good. So swing it back. And again. All right. So I'm going to do a little exercise with you. This is something I actually learned here at the VA. I'm going to put my feet out. And I'm going to move your cane tip just a little bit, okay? All right, and so what I want you to do is swing back and forth and hit my feet every time, okay?
This way?
Yep, just keep on swinging. And don't walk forward because I'm in front of you. All right, and just keep swinging. And this, what I want you to do here is you're just getting a feel of how far your cane arc should be. Does that make sense? Okay. And this should kind of initiate some of that muscle memory in you if you do it long enough. So I'm going to have you do it for about a minute, okay? All right, and just keep on going. I'm gonna step away. I want you to pick up that wall and just keep on going with that. Alright? Alright, and walk towards me. There you go. Keep that wrist coming. Keep that wrist closer towards you. There you go. And remember only to flip. Alright, so I like what you did right there, Mr. B. The tip of your cane, it found that fire door, right? You remember those? It found that fire door and you moved your body to follow that cane around, right? Okay, great job doing that. I like that. Keep on going. I want you to walk to the nurse's station. Okay, let's see how you do. There you go. Perfect, that is perfect. And also, Mr. B, I really like how you walked up to it and you anchored that cane like we talked about. You anchored that cane to the bottom and walked up and you felt from the grip of the cane down to figure out the height of the counter. It was great. Alright, so I want to just practice squaring off, turning around, squaring off, and getting back to your room, okay?
The way I do it, or this way?
The way you do it. Let's see what
I'm
that
gonna
looks
go across
like.
the hall then.
Okay, let's see what that looks like.
Okay, I come this way till I hit the wall. Then I gotta go this way.
Okay, so explain to me kind of how you knew that.
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you use that nurse's station as your landmark?
As probably, I know the nurse's station there, and I know the dining room across the hall.
Okay,
So I go across, I go to the right to the dining hall, back this way to my room.
okay, I see. So you have the
And
dining
the
hall.
vending machines and noise too, on my left, it's back here.
Gotcha. So that vending machine is kind of your auditory clue as to where you are.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
that's the reason I changed sides of the hall, I don't go back.
Okay, and that's fine, because I want to see kind of the landmarks that you're using in this small route from your room to the nurse's station. Alright, so your grip and everything's looking good. I want to stop you right here. And we're going to talk about walking in step with all this, okay? So we're kind of putting it all together,
Okay.
okay? So you remember you're covering both sides of your body. Got that grip looking good. Elbows staying tight and tucked in. We're going to walk in step, okay? Now what that means, basically, every time you take a step, your cane is going to swing, okay? Now, if you swing your cane to the left, your right foot is going to come forward. When you swing your cane back to the right, your left foot comes forward. Okay, it might sound weird, but it actually comes pretty naturally to most people. Alright, so let's give it a shot. Which way are you going to swing your cane when you take a step?
To the right.
You're going to swing to the right?
I hit the wall.
Okay, so which foot are you going to step with?
Left.
Okay, let's see it. There you go. Try to keep that in step.
This is another landmark right here. I know this right here, what this is.
Okay, what is
May I have
that?
your attention, please?
The
May I have
washroom,
your
that's right.
attention?
I go up
We
here,
have a
I keep
nurse
going.
here to give flu shots. If you're interested and need a flu shot, please,
Perfect. Let's see you
come
do
to
it.
the nurse's station. This is for staff only, staff only. If you want a flu shot, please come to the nurse's station.
This is the first door. I cross over here to my room.
Looks very good.
This is my room right here.
All right, so what'd you think?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, I think you did great. We made a full, I guess, circle you could call it. We went down to the nurse's station, came back. I got to see your landmarks, what you're kind of using. And I like how you're doing it too. You're using that nurse's station, that vending machine, you know where the dining hall is. I like how you're using the laundry area as one of your landmarks. I also like how you're counting doors down. Because I know when you first started here, you were counting steps a little bit.
That's right, I don't count steps, I count doors or, I know it's one door past the laundry room.
There you go, and that's perfect. All right, so that is just our kind of intro lesson today, and we're definitely going to keep on working on those steps, okay?
Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right.